Hi Pisces, welcome to your weekly reading for January 14th through the 20th. This is going to be a general reading for the week ahead. If you want a meatier, more detailed love reading, I will have a link in the description for the Pisces love reading for the month of January. Now, I'm also going to do a mid-month in a couple of days because you guys voted for it and you asked me to do a mid-month. But this one will be more just kind of other areas of life because I know some of us are focused on more than just love. So we're going to see what is happening here in this reading for all areas of life for Pisces, January 14th through the 20th. All right, guys? So here is your... Oh, well, I guess there's your Monday, Tuesday. It jumped out. My hands are shaky. All right. Here's your Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, so I can tell you already your cards aren't wanting to come out, Pisces. So I can tell you a lot of you are indecisive about something right now, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And it might not be so like cut and dry for you guys. You might feel like you've got a lot going on or that there's a lot of sensitive, delicate little factors to your decision. And so you might be a little bit hesitant to make a choice or a decision, like you kind of might be on the fence about certain things. And okay, well, here we are. Your first card for the week is 5 of Air, guys. So when I see 5 of Air, it tells me that you might be a little bit frustrated. You might, sorry, I'm playing around with the light here. You might be tempted to maybe act out about a situation or confront somebody about something. You might not be very happy with how things have been going. And you may be in the right, Pisces. You really may be in the right. You might have cause for complaint here. For a lot of you, I feel like this is in a work situation. Don't get me wrong. For some of you, you could be feeling it in your love life, or you could be feeling it with family members or with a friend. But I feel for a lot of you, this is more in a work situation where you're really, really tempted to let somebody have it. Okay, you might be really tempted to let somebody have it, especially since, let me tell you a couple of things, Pisces. You guys are all very moon sensitive, and we had a really significant, really massive energy shift that came in with this last new moon last week, followed by a partial eclipse, which means that energy is kind of magnified and will be with us through the next 6 months. And in last week's reading, we already know a lot of you got like a boost of confidence. So some of you might be really tempted to put somebody in their place. Like, who are you to come up and talk to me this way? Or who are you to do this again, right? You might be in your right, but when 5 of Air or 5 of Swords comes up, I have always seen that to mean take a little bit of a timeout, take a little bit of a breather, calm down, calm yourself, then approach the situation. Don't go into it emotionally, because otherwise it can kind of blow up into a big argument or a big deal, and you may burn a bridge you weren't planning on burning, right? Some of you are like, oh, heck, let that burn bridge, let the I can't even speak. Let the bridges I burn light the way. You know, some of you are like that, you know, that whole thing, if I burn the bridge, chances are you handed me the matches. Some of you are in that energy. If you're in that energy, you're in that energy. But if you're not, think it through, okay? Your Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday is 5 of Water, Pisces. Okay, my friends, look, you had 2 5s come in back to back. When 5 comes up, and maybe some of you are seeing 5s like crazy. I have a feeling that I'm going to get a bunch of comments saying, oh my goodness, I keep seeing 5, and now there's the 2 5s here in this reading. I'm going to crack up if the next card is a 5. We'll have to see. But when you see 5 or 555 or repeating 5s, it means you're having a really massive energy shift, and there's going to be a lot of karmic changes that are coming in for you. And a lot of you Pisces are breaking a past life agreement or a past life cycle or a soul contract about being in servitude, about being in the energy of like, like I'll just put up with all your crap and I'll just suffer silently, and I'll just do a really good job, and maybe if I'm extra nice and extra kind, you'll see I'm a good person and you'll love me, or you'll be nice to me, or you'll give me that promotion, or you'll do me a favor. And a lot of you are beginning to realize and to see that sadly the world does not work this way. And that sometimes when we keep giving to people, they just want to take. And so this is your time, Pisces, where you're coming out of that pattern. You're like, no more. This isn't happening anymore. I'm shifting my energy, and I'm, coming into this more assertive me. And I'm still going to be a nice person, but I'm not going to be a doormat. Okay. And so for some of you, you're frustrated. And maybe some of you are like, I'm going to give this some time. I'm going to let this person redeem themselves, or make the right decision, or make the right choice. And something could be happening midweek where your boss or your family member or your friend or your partner didn't make the decision you were hoping that they were going to make. They made a decision other than what you had hoped. Okay? So for some of you, in a love relationship, maybe your partner made a choice that you think was a very poor financial situation, or a very poor financial choice. And so you might be in the energy where you're realizing that, you know what, I've got to start kind of taking some of the money matters into my own hands. I got to make sure I'm secure in my work, or I got to make sure I'm secure in my income, because if I rely on this fool, God knows what's going to happen. For other ones of you, it could be something within family. Maybe you were hoping that somebody was going to step up and apologize or do the right thing, and they didn't. Maybe at work, you were up for a promotion, or you were hoping for a raise, and they're coming back to you and they're saying, hey, you know what? Like, you're doing really awesome and we appreciate you, but we're not ready right now, maybe in a couple of months. But whatever this disappointment is, it's happening because the universe is trying to encourage you to go into the next stage, to go and reach for the higher thing, that higher fruit on the tree, because it's time for that shift. It's time to go into something better. A lot of you had such a surge of self-esteem and confidence, everything, a lot of magical energy, and you were really believing in yourself with the new moon. And so when you feel like life is not stepping up, instead of feeling discouraged that, oh, maybe I was wrong, maybe I shouldn't be feeling good about myself, maybe this is all I can do. No, the universe is just letting you know it's time to reach higher. That's all the universe is letting you know. It's not that you're failing, it's just time to go hunting in a different area. It's time to go planting in a different field. It's time for a change of pace. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday card is 7 of Air. 7 of Air is a card that comes up when it's going to be important for you to find more creative ways of going about doing things, finding creative solutions to the issues or the problems at hand. It's going to be an energy where you're coming into a situation where you are not seeing things as black and white as you used to. You're seeing some of the more gray areas. And I don't want to say you're bending rules, but you're kind of re-examining your deal breakers here. For some of you, I have to say 7 of Air traditionally can be a card that has to do with somebody spying on you or watching you. This could be a family member that's getting on your business through like Facebook or Instagram or an ex. It could be like at work, people are like trying to like compete with you, so they're watching you. Oh, look, look at this, Pisces clocked in late, or oh, look at this, Pisces didn't turn in this packet, or whatever it might be. So you might be a little bit on your toes, and I would just say make sure that you're cautious of what information other people can access. Maybe go and double check your social media settings. Maybe there's a few people you've been saying, oh, I think I should maybe put that person on restriction so they can't see all my stuff. Listen to that gut feeling. This is the week to go and do that. Go ahead and restrict them, or make sure that you're posting settings in a way where they can't see certain stuff. You already know who's going to be talking. You already know who's going to make drama. So, think ahead, prepare ahead. With coworkers, cover your butt. You know, just be on top of it. Don't give them a chance to have something bad to say about you, because I feel this is such a time of shifting and such a time of change, okay? So be on top of that, Pisces. Your card for love for the week is Two of Earth. This is, you might be really stressed. You might have a lot on your plate. You might be very focused on what's going on with work. So it might be like you have to try to make time for your relationship. For those of you who are in a relationship, you have to try to bring some fun into your life, because Two of Earth, when it comes up, it's saying you need to have fun right now. You need to find playful ways of doing things. So find playful ways of spending time with your partner. Those of you who are single, you've got a lot going on. Don't try so hard. Let yourself be free. Let yourself have fun. Let yourself, get to know somebody without overanalyzing everything. And I'm not telling you have to go jumping into bed, no commitments. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that this is time to just kind of ease up. You don't need to put another pressure on your shoulders right now. So whatever is happening in the love energy, try to come at it with a more playful or lighthearted way. Check out the love reading for Pisces, which was posted. I'm going to do the mid-month updates because you guys voted for it. I'm going to do it once these other videos are loaded, so keep an eye out for that. And if you need a private reading, reach out and let me know. Check out your moon sign and rising sign videos, guys. Those will add more information for you specifically. And of course, I'm more than happy to do private readings. Thank you so much for liking, watching, subscribing, sharing. Thank you, Pisces. Till next week, my friends.